All right, we got some NBA action for Wednesday, and this is when you need to look at me like I'm the most insane person in the world, because I'm going to back the Memphis Grizzlies here, getting the 7 points at home against the Golden State Warriors, who absolutely throttled them the last time out. Memphis has not played well this year. This is not what this play is dictated on. There's some other factors I think that are coming into play. Memphis is playing better on defense. Huge, giant revenge from being so embarrassed factor as well, with guys like Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Conley, Tony Allen, who can't shoot but can sure play defense. They're not really a deep team this year, but those are some good NBA players, and I expect them to give a max effort tonight. I think they're going to hit the boards hard. I think they're going to get out and they're going to challenge shots. They're going to make things difficult on Golden State. Offensively, they're not doing great. I think defensively, they're starting to play better, and I look for them to compete hard with Golden State tonight and cover this number. I know it's not an easy one to make, but I like the Grizzlies. Let's go ahead and start breaking this game down. Again, odds makers have this number at 7. I'll take the 7. Golden State on the year offensively, they come in averaging 114.9 points per game, shooting 47.2% from the field and 39.7% from distance, and they have been awesome. And Steph Curry has been amazing, and they have a great supporting cast. They have a good second team. They play well on defense, which I'll get to in just a second. And they're tough, but I like Memphis to go ahead and have a little bit of pride, get out there, defend the perimeter, hit the boards hard, and I think they're going to give them some trouble. I think they're going to play really tough against them on the defensive end. As well, Golden State, not to knock them, they're the best team in the league, guys, don't get me wrong, but they have been the benefactors of some pretty good scheduling on their part. Most of their games have been at home where they're almost impossible to beat. Their road games, nothing to shout about. They beat Houston when Houston was playing terribly right at the beginning of the year. Then they went to New Orleans, a team that just won their first game yesterday. And then they beat Sacramento without DeMarcus Cousins. So, they've been the benefactors of some good scheduling. I think Memphis is going to get after them tonight, and we'll see how well Golden State counterpunches. I'm sure they will, but I like for Memphis to cover this number. I don't know if they can win, but I like them to cover the number. Okay, let's get into more statistics, and we'll talk about Memphis at the end. Golden State, defensively, on the year, they're allowing 97.1 points per game, 41.7% shooting from the field, and 29.4% shooting from distance. And that's what I like about Golden State. They have played great defense, turns into great offense. Memphis, on the year, offensively, they've really struggled. They're averaging 91 points per game, shooting 40.5% from the field, and 26.4% from beyond the arc. Yes, they have not played well offensively. They still have some decent weapons, especially in the interior. The reason I like them tonight is they have been the opposite benefactors of early scheduling. They've been on the road 5 out of their first 8 games, and that is just not easy to do for any team. I look for them to get focused in after a day's rest back in Memphis. Defensively, they've struggled, but they're a better team than these averages. They're allowing 100.8 points per game, 36.3% shooting from the field, and 40.4% shooting from beyond the arc. And those numbers are not the Memphis Grizzlies. I expect those numbers to drop. And I think they're going to get, they're going to show why they were a playoff team by competing really hard with Golden State tonight. Last 2 games, they allowed just over 40% shooting from Utah and the Clippers, both away games. So I think at home tonight, they're going to play even better. And I look for them to cover this number. I think that's why the odds makers set it below double digits, because they look for Memphis to probably come out and play their best game of the year. I think they do just that. So I'm going to take the Grizzlies here. Call me crazy. I'm going to take them. And that's going to be one of my picks on the NBA today. I wish you guys luck on your plays today.